My job and our role is to make men's life easier. My name is Patrick Johnson and I'm a designer and I have a business called P. Johnson. It's been nice to be the first Australian menswear company to be in Barney's, the first one to be on Mr. Porter. I started in 2008 and just started as a one-man band and travelling around the country, pretty much driving from Sydney to Melbourne to Adelaide every fortnight, just seeing anyone and making clothes for them, and that's how I made my start. We have a workshop in Massa Carrara in Tuscany where we have 68 tailors there. The large majority of what we do is made by hand. It's a very important part of what we do. It's able to give the product character, and through handwork, you're able to bring this cloth to life and give it a three-dimensionality. Our retail spaces that we have in Sydney, Melbourne, New York and London, they're very different. You want to create spaces that aren't intimidating. There's no pretense to them whatsoever. One thing about tailoring and stuff that I never liked when I was in the UK, and I don't like this idea where there's a bit of snobbery involved. I'm Australian. You can't do that. I'm not going to create a space with leather chairs and dark wood and all that stuff. What's the point? Let's do something new and fresh. The thing is, Australian tailoring is not really a thing, right? There's not a huge history of it. It's incredibly liberating that, we come from the bottom of the world. I think the great advantage is we can look at what the rest of the world do with open eyes. There's no shortage of inspiration out there. You just got to be pretty open to it, and you get inspired from nature, from these amazing natural landscapes and natural environments that we're surrounded by here, and that's a huge inspiration for me. And it's not this conscious thing, but in the subconscious it comes through in my collections. You use the tones of blue that I use. Nearly every piece I design comes with a client in mind and comes from this pragmatic approach to fixing a problem for them. That's what we do as designers. Our job is to fix a problem or solve a problem.